Okay, this is happening. Hello, my name is Kamala Hurley. I'm a psychic medium. If you haven't met me before, I'm so happy to connect with you. Please click the subscribe button, ring the bell so you get more readings just like this one. So let's jump into it. The very first card that I pulled for you, Taurus, is a judgment card, which lets me know definitely you are ready to transform. Can you hear the call of you stepping forward from things that are no longer serving you? Can you hear the call of the universe asking for you to transform in your life? Well, let's find out a little bit more. Let's go a little bit deeper and let's see exactly what this transformation is about. Yeah, okay. So the first card that comes out is the Knight of Swords. It looks like you could be possibly defending and protecting yourself. Yeah, I think that you are defending against somebody who has been a bit of a dictator in your life. So I have the Emperor reversed. I have the Knight of Swords out. Let me keep going and let me see that 100%. This is quite interesting. We have, perhaps there was an energy in your life, okay, Taurus, where you were dealing with an individual that was a dictator, always telling you what to do in your life. And finally, you had the mindset to overcome that negative chatter from somebody, whether it was a partner, whether it was a family member, whether it was somebody at work, and you finally got their voice out of your head and decided to listen to an inner calling, and that this is starting to, I think what I hear is that freedom is actually the path that you're on right now, Taurus. And I see that you're so excited to start a brand new journey with the Fool card being pulled for you, that you are ready to take off on a road unknown, following your own calling and transforming into something new. So I just want to say, Taurus, congratulations. It takes courage to do that. It's not easy to take somebody, or maybe it's even just negative self-talk, and you're just finally done with having a negative mindset. And maybe you got like, you decided to throw yourself into health and wellness. Maybe you got connected to a therapist. Maybe you downloaded a self-therapy app. I just recently downloaded a self-therapy app. This is non-sponsored. This was me. I signed up for a 7-day trial. It is called Bloom, Bloom, Bloom. This app is self-therapy. It's based on CBT, or cognitive behavior therapy, and it's phenomenal. So Taurus, I think that there might be one person out here that is ready for a mindset transformation. And whether this is a transformation that was pushed onto you because of, like bullies in your life, or like having a parent that was way too opinionated about you, or having a boss that finally just like got in your head and made you feel unworthy for some time. I think that there was literally this moment where there was an epiphany and you were like, nobody's coming in to rescue me but myself. You are using your own intellect to initiate this new journey and to start this deep transformation. And Taurus, I'm so proud of you. Nobody needs to be pushed around. And by the way, nobody needs to push a bull around. Okay. The Taurus is represented by the bull. And you guys are very you guys have that earth energy. You're very based in your reality. And I just want you to understand, you don't need people telling you what you need to do in your life. And there is 3 cards that are out. Look, I did a pre-shuffle. You can go to everybody who's with me right now on TikTok. Okay. Everybody who's with me on TikTok, I cut the deck in half. And what card did I get? I got the Tower card. So there is something, an energy that has played out in your life that has just brought everything crumbling down to the point that you realize that it was either stay in the ashes, stay in a grave, be defeated, or I am going to rise up on a new journey. Okay. And I am choosing to take action and take initiative, and I'm ready for something new. What the beautiful thing is the Page of Pentacles. I believe that the way that you need to focus for the month of May is being very mindful and aware of ideas that you get in terms of your career. Maybe you get the idea for a side hustle. Maybe you're ready to step into coaching practice, like starting, like maybe your side hustle is actually finally saying, I know that I am a coach. I know that I have the ability to take the empath skills that I have and turn it into a business. And maybe that's what might happen in the month of May, is that you're finally saying, I hear the idea and I'm going to start in on a new business venture. That's going to lead me to greater financial abundance, but also is going to lead me to a 10 of cups energy, which is a better life in just overall. I think you're ready. 10 of cups. I mean, like literally, this is winning the tarot like jackpot. This is like deep fulfillment. This is harmony, and this is being accomplished on your terms. I believe that you also need to make sure that you implement this sort of mindset shift that you have been going through into every category of your life. It's not just relationships. It's not just your own personal well-being. This is a transformation that needs to also happen within your career path as well. And when you start to implement this sweeping change in every category of your life, and once you say this tower moment is 100% behind me, it is then that you are on the way here, dear Taurus, that you're finally on the way to that 10 of cups moment. Okay. I want you to understand that all of the hard challenges, Taurus, that you have been going through have literally been in order to help you step into more independence. Okay. So basically, the bull needs to go out to the pasture. Okay. It's time for you to get out in the pasture and find yourself again. There has been a certain element that has been holding you back, and you finally were like, figured out where the chain was and you broke it. So let's do an energetic audit right now of Taurus for the month of May. Let me pull out a couple more cards. Their cards are going everywhere. I like it. I'm getting right now from the Tauruses that are with me live on TikTok, I'm getting 100% resonating, which is beautiful. Oh, look at this. Okay, first card I'm going to read is this card here, and it says the return. This card is the return. I'm just showing it over to TikTok for a minute. And this says it's time for a new story. Time for a new story. Isn't it? Isn't it time for a new story when I pull out the Fool card after the Tower? It is you stepping into alignment. This is everything coming together to get this 10 of cups moment. So actually just felt chills within my body. I'm just going to show this over at TikTok. This is literally the card of the return, because you are headed towards such a beautiful place. And I can't help but notice that the energy of this card almost looks like an atomic blast. Doesn't it remind you of another type of blast that has been happening? There has certainly been a tower moment that has been happening in your life. And this is the opportunity to just annihilate everything as it was so that you can rebirth. Let me see what the other cards are. Yeah, so that you can go into so that you can start the quest for something better. The next card that came out is the Holy Grail. Doesn't matter what your religious faith is. Doesn't matter if you have a religious faith. This is a mythical quest, okay, for going within. And this is a mythical quest to stop endlessly searching for the happiness and the abundance that you seek. Remember, when it comes to manifestation, if you really want to manifest the miracles of love, money, and health into your life, it always starts within. You have to start by searching within before you can actually find the Holy Grail to living that manifested dream. You need to start within. When you start to shift the things within, which again is going back to this like Knight of Swords, Emperor. This was the negative mindset, or maybe it was just being surrounded by the wrong people that you had to get rid of, that you had to say, I'm ready to let go of, I'm ready to get into I'm ready to face the tower, and you're facing the tower so that everything can be rebuilt. And that's what you need to focus on for the month This is energetically, I mean, that's a lot of information right there. Time to create a new story. It's time to search within. When it comes to manifestation, you really need to manifest from the inside out. So when I teach manifestation to my clients, I always talk about the holy like triangle, the Trinity of manifestation, and the Trinity of manifestation is thoughts, feelings, inspired action. Okay. A lot of times when it comes to law of attraction and manifestation, a lot of people think they can just like sit back and be like, yeah, my miracle is going to show up. Well, I think that you can have an idea of the miracle that's headed your way, but it's really important to remember that you need to meet the universe halfway. So let's figure out what the themes are for the month of May. So let me see. The first one is out quite quickly. I like it. The very first card that comes out here is the card of taking risks. It's time to take risks, Taurus. It's time to take a risk. And this risk, is one foot in front of the other. Maybe right now, when you're in the journey of like the fool's journey, it can be quite scary. It literally feels like you're going to walk off a cliff. It feels like I'm uncertain exactly what my future is going to hold, but I'm telling you, there is something about staying in faith with and staying in alignment with what your heart is calling you towards. Okay. Sorry, really quick, very quickly. Hopefully you're not hearing those notifications. This is a reminder, okay? I'm here reading this to you right now. You might be an Aries Taurus on the cusp. You might just be a Taurus. You might just have somehow landed here and have no idea why you're watching. I don't care. I know you're here for a specific reason, and I'm here to tell you to take a risk, to believe in your dreams, that it is capable, that you are capable of getting into alignment for the biggest dreams that you've ever had. All right. I don't care what your age is. I don't care if you are 19. I don't care if you're 89. Whatever your beautiful age is, you are worthy of manifesting your dreams to reality. You need to remind yourself of that so that you don't settle into relationships that aren't for your highest good. So for the month of May, I want you to think about taking inspired action that also might have you a little bit nervous. Okay. So take those risks. Let the universe help and show up for you. Okay. Okay. I'm just saying, it's like when I pull a card like this, I'm just saying, listen here, Taurus, listen. I know it's been hard when I pull out the freedom card, but literally freedom is the energy that you are rushing towards. I can't help but notice that the birds right now might be a sign and synchronicity within your life. So look for the energy of birds. Okay. Maybe notice the falcons, maybe notice sparrows, maybe notice that the birds are meant to inspire you for the month of May. And all of this hardship that you have struggled with in the month of April is in order for you to have freedom, to feel yourself, being excited, creating your life again. I think people were really holding you back. Everything is on your terms, and you are worthy of these dreams. You're worthy of saying, look, it's a feather, birds. I'm just saying, here we are. It's all about getting your life uncomplicated, stepping back into simplicity. And this is like, maybe it's really simple when you realize that one of your friends, every time you hang out with them, you end up with a hangover. Okay. I'm just saying. And you're like, God, it gets complicated because then, I end up like sleeping half the day on Sunday. And by the time Monday comes around, I'm just exhausted. Make your life simple. What if you were to skip the heavy drinking and you chose instead to like read a self-development book or download that like self-therapy app, or like, I don't know, do anything do anything other than, zoning out of life. So these are the three themes that I have for you. The Great Dane just showed up right on cue, right at the end of this video. Come here, Beastie. You want to say hi? Come here. Come here. Maui, come here. This is so classic. By the way, if you know me on TikTok, I always have to do this. Let me end this. Come here, Beastie. Come here. She doesn't normally walk over here. Come here. Oh. She's like, I'm not walking over there. You could just see her little muzzle coming in. I will tell you, I'm just going to pet her while I just let you guys know, Taurus, there has been a tower moment in your life. You are recovering. You're on the other side of this. The month of May is about finding freedom. It's about getting back into simplicity. It is tapping into a new mindset, and I just can't tell you enough. You are returning back to life being good again. You are returning back to a 10 of cups moment. And I want you to not lose faith. This is my message for you, Taurus. If you can, go ahead and click the subscribe button, ring the bell, and check out the links below. If you feel like you just want to have like a workbook to help you through, like having a fresh start, I literally wrote a book called Fresh Start, and it is loaded with mindset activities, manifestation, wellness ideas to help you go and start this new life. It's only $10 PDF. I better go. My dog's getting restless. So if you want to check it out, the links are below. I will see you in the very next video. Bye, Taurus. All right, here we go. Okay, look at this.